When you want to borrow money to buy a house, the financial institution is going to look at into many things. One of them is what we call the gross debt service ratio, so the GDSR here, okay? So let's see what that is. So basically, they're going to look at what you pay for your monthly mortgage payment. So monthly mortgage payment is one of the things they're going to look at. How much you pay for the property taxes, and how much you're paying for the heating costs. So all of them together are going to be the expenses that you have, the minimum expense that you have to maintain a house, okay? So they're going to take that and compare it to the gross monthly income that you have, and then times that by 100. And all of this gives you a percent. So what most financial institutions are going to do, they're going to use a benchmark. So this is 32%. So if you put all this together and the expenses are less than or equal to 32% of your monthly income, then they are willing to give you money. If not, if it exceeds that amount, if it exceeds that percent, then they won't be willing to give you money. Okay, obviously financial institutions take into account other factors, but this is a good benchmark that they use. Okay, so less than 32%, yes, you can borrow money, right? If it's more than that, more than 32%, that will be a no, you cannot borrow money. And that's what you need basically to answer the questions. The other thing you need to be very careful is that all of information is going here. It refers to what's happening per month. So everything is monthly, okay? So if the information is given for something that is occurring, like an expense is occurring per year, then you need to convert it into months by dividing by 12, for example, okay? So let's see an example that we have here. So Lorenzo wants to buy a house. His monthly property taxes will be 125. That has to be for the property taxes, and these are monthly. His monthly heating cost will be 160. That's the monthly heating cost right there. So we have the property taxes right in our formula, and then this is also per month. And his monthly mortgage payment will be 1,216. Okay, so we have the monthly mortgage payment. He has a gross income. His income now is 38,400 per year. So the gross monthly income is not given to us per month, but per year. So we need to convert this one when we want to calculate the gross debt service ratio. So first of all, we're gonna divide the income that we have here by 12. And what we're getting is 3,200. Okay? So once we know everything here, we can just use the formula and just substitute everything, okay? The thing we need to check is that we have everything per month. The only thing that we did not have per month was the gross monthly income, which we had to convert, and we did that here. So gross debt service ratio equals, we said the mortgage payment will be 1,216 plus the property tax 125 plus the heating cost 160 divided by the monthly income, which we calculated to be 3,200. Okay, so all of that times 100, because we said we're getting a percent. So make sure you add everything first in the numerator, divide by the denominator second, and then times by 100, okay? Use a bracket if you want to do everything together. So this one will give you 47%. All right. So the other thing we have to do is explain if his loan application will be approved based on the calculation. So what you want to say here, you want to compare the percent that you got, you want to compare it to 32%, okay? Because we said that 32 is going to be the benchmark that we're using. So yeah, this is way over 32%. So his application will probably not be approved, okay? We need to mention this one. So the application will not be approved because it's over the 32%, which is the benchmark. Let's see the second example here. So Mika's monthly mortgage payment is $1,100. His annual heating bill is $2,160. His annual property bill is $3,600, and his annual income is $66,000. The bank calculated his gross debt service ratio as follows. Okay, so let's see what error did the bank make. First of all, we said for this formula we need to make sure everything we put into it is in months, right? So we want the monthly payment for everything that we have there. So let's see what the bank did. So mortgage payment, monthly mortgage payment is $1,100. Yes, that's correct there. Monthly property taxes, where are the property taxes? Right here. So $3,600 that I have here. So what did they do? They took that amount, divided it by 12. So 36,000 divided by 12, and you get 300, okay? So 300 here, so that's correct. And the monthly heating costs. So annual heating bill is this one. So what they've done is basically they've just used the annual one, okay? So this is per year. So they use the annual one as it was there. So that's the error they made. Let's see the gross monthly income. So gross monthly income is 66,000. So that's a 6 divided by 12. 1,000 divided by 12. Yes, this is correct. $5,500 in dollars. So that's correct. Okay. So the only thing that we need to change to make this formula work is basically the heating costs. All right. So let's put everything together. GDSR. We're getting. We said this is correct. 300 is correct. And then instead of that here, we should have, did we calculate it? No, we didn't. Okay, so let me just make some space here. Okay, so 2,160 divided by 12, because they had calculated the annual 180. So 180 divided by the same amount here, that won't change, times 100. Okay, so all of this here after rounding is going to give you 28.73%. All right, and will he be able to borrow money? Yes, because this is less than 32%, which is the benchmark that we're using.